Hi folks, it's Tom Keenan. Welcome to this week's episode of Midwest Outdoors. We're on the Bay of Green Bay in Upper Michigan right now. We got a big hog on. These fish live in cold water all their life, so they know how to fight. This is one of them. Right on the edge of that big mud line. Oh, that's a big fish. It's a big, big walleye. Netting them by yourself is not a lot of fun. Me being a tournament guy, I'm used to people netting them for me. Woo! Oh. Think you wanted that big? You can't even see it, it's gone. Completely gone in his mouth. Found that mud line here and, ooh, he wanted it. Stick with us, folks. It's extremely windy out, but this is what bites when it's windy. That's the way we like them, swimming away. Got him on. Sucker wants to get bigger. I think him over on this side. These fish really do fight up on the Bay of Green Bay. You catch them up here on these jigging fish. They've cold water all their life, and they fight pretty good. That's a nice fish. There we go. We're gonna hit spot lock. The advantage of the Minn Kota, you can hit spot lock, and we're not gonna drift through our spot right now, because usually when you find these buggers, they're in pretty good numbers, and if I hit spot lock, we'll just sit here right now, and it'll electrically anchor me and hold my spot, and hopefully we'll catch a few more of those fellers. Perfect Green Bay walleye, nice 22-incher. Not a great tournament fish, but still fun to catch. What I like to do is I like to drive down break lines like this and look for isolated things. Right now I got a lot of scattered rock here, so it's kind of a big area. What I look for is something that might have a big boulder or a clump of weeds or something a little bit different. There's some bigger rocks right here for sure. So all I have to do is simply grab my little target cursor here. I can drag it over here, mark it on that particular rock, hit mark. That waypoint is automatically saved and is transferred up to my front locator up there. Therefore, I have a one-boat network. These two talk to each other the whole time and talk to the trolling motor. First thing I always like to do is take advantage of your technology. I got Minn Kota with me, so as soon as I hook them, I hit spot lock immediately to stop the boat. Oh, it's a big one. Should not try to run, A, not to run them over, but B, get a chance to catch another one when you got them here. That's a big fish. That's what Green Bay is known for. I haven't seen him yet, but I know he's a big one. Ran under the boat on me. Woo-wee! That's a stud and a half, right? 29-incher. Woo! Yeah! Now we're talking. That big old gorilla. That's a 8-9 pounder at least. Popped off as I netted it too. Now we're talking. That's Green Bay gold right there. Yeah, that fish is probably 15 years old and deserves to live longer. It's a big old head on her. This big girl's gonna swim away. Whew. God, I love them big fish. Them big fish are awesome out here. I've caught a lot of them, but every one of them still gets me excited. We're throwing Rapala Rippin Raps. It's very windy out, so we're taking advantage of all the electronics and trolling motor capabilities from Minn Kota. We actually have set our trolling motor on 14 feet of water. It's following the map and going right along the edge of a big rock pond in 14 feet of water, which allows me to pretty much be hands-free and just concentrate on casting for big walleye. What you like to do on a day like today, it's very windy out. It's hard to control your bait. In this wind, you get a lot of slack in your line. I'm throwing a number 7 Rapala Rippin Rap. I got a 6'6" medium heavy rod. I got 20-pound braid to a 5-foot leader of fluorocarbon. But what I like to do is I like to let the bait hit bottom and snap it up about like that. Let it hit bottom. It's kind of a 1-2 method. It's 1 up, 1-2, 10 your line, 1-2. And all it is, it's a reactionary strike. There's so many shad nail waves around here right now. These fish are feeding at night, and they're really not eating. But when a bait comes ripping past them, it's all reactionary strike. You almost can't give it too much action. On a day like today, you want to really give it some action and make it pause and make it hit bottom. The fish are physically pinning and eating off bottom, so don't be afraid to let it hit bottom even for a longer period of time. One thing I really like to do and take advantage of is we know the fish are in 13 to 15 feet of water. So you can look down here at my Hummingbird. I have the ability to shade depths. So right now what I've done, I've adjusted my locator. So everything from 5 to 13 feet of water is green. So what I like to do is I try to stay right on the edge of the green as I'm going down it. I like to have it shaded like this, and by seeing that, A, the locator does it for me, but B, I can also look down and get a very clear visual aid at all times to make sure I'm staying right on the edge of that green. Got him. Good one too, I think. Same color. Persistent little fellers. Here we go. There we go. Been a little tough today, but we stuck with it, kept casting the Rippin Rap, and we got some. I think what we experienced today, the last couple days, we've had a monster southeast blow. We managed to grind out some nice walleyes, though. You know, kind of still a beautiful walleye to let go and prosper and have more babies in the future. But I don't know if you can hear it in the background, the thunder and lightning are starting to build, so we're gonna call it a day. Humminbird has a great feature on the locator. You can pull your GPS, drag your cursor right to the desired spot. It'll tell you that it's 9.2 miles back to the boat ramp. Hey, to go to it, it'll take me right there. If you have any more questions about the One Boat Network, you can log on to Minn Kota Humminbird's website. I'm Tom Keenan from Midwest Outdoors. Hope to catch you next week.